It seems like every company right now is trying to make their own wireless earbud, or their take on the wireless earbud, trying to compete with Apple. I mean, let's face it, we may not like the AirPods, but they are the most popular wireless earbud out there. Amazon was one of those companies that made their own wireless earbud, the Echo Buds. But we don't really hear too much about the Echo Buds anymore. Why is that? Are they still any good? And how have they held up 6 months later? Well, in this video, we're going to take a look at the Echo Buds 6 months later and let you know if they're still worth buying now. So let's get started. Before we get started, if you want to see more videos on tech news, reviews, and opinions, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos. So let's start talking about the Amazon Echo Buds. And let's start off with the price, because that's actually one of the things that hasn't changed 6 months later. The Echo Buds are still $129.99. And Amazon has had a few sales going on every so often, which drops that price down a bit. But really, $129.99 isn't too bad for wireless earbuds. They're not the most expensive wireless earbud out there, but they're also not the cheapest one either. But the Echo Buds do have a lot of good things going for them that might make the price tag worth it for you. So let's start off with performance. Performance 6 months later. It's actually been pretty good. The Echo Buds, at least for me personally, perform pretty well. I rarely have any connection issues, and I literally just open up the case, pop them into my ear, and they connect right away. Battery life is okay on the earbuds themselves. Amazon says you can get up to 5 hours of music playback on a single charge. I've been getting about 3.5 to 4 hours of battery life, so it isn't too bad, but it's nowhere near the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. But the battery life is decent. You obviously can get more battery life by putting them into the charging case, which Amazon says you can get another 20 hours. But that leads me to the thing that I really dislike about the Amazon Echo Buds, and that's the charging case. The charging case is just bulky, and it's not really made very well, in my opinion. It doesn't feel nice to hold. I mean, it's just a charging case. But when you compare it to something like the AirPods Pro, which I'm not a huge fan of the charging case either. I'm not a huge fan of the glossy plastic that the AirPods Pro has. But I prefer it over the just cheap feeling plastic the Amazon Echo Buds case has. It just feels cheap. Even when you close the case, you can hear it. It's not a satisfying close. I mean, that might be something really dumb to think about, but in my opinion, there's nothing satisfying about how this top closes. When you compare it to the AirPods Pro and also the AirPods, you just have that nice satisfying click when you close that door. And you could just feel, when you compare the two cases, this just feels so much cheaper. It is cheaper. Aside from the size of the case, another thing I don't like about this case is the charging port. Micro USB. It's just annoying. I talked about this in the original video, and I'll go ahead and link that video here if you're interested in looking at it. It just annoys me that it's micro USB. That means I have to carry another charger, another cable with me, because my phones don't even use micro USB anymore. And now let's get into the other thing I dislike about the Echo Buds, and that is the design of the buds themselves. They make no effort to make a beautifully designed product, in my opinion. You may feel differently. That's not to say other brands, other companies are making beautifully designed wireless earbuds, because they're not, but this just doesn't look nice in my opinion. You put them in your ear, they stick out, they're rather large, they have a nice surface area, and that's for the touch control, so you can program in the Alexa app if you want to, double tap for a pause, double tap to skip to the next track. But there are no touch controls to control the volume, which I wish they had. but the touch controls are decent. I haven't had any issues with double tapping or pausing or skipping to the next track. It works pretty well. The only issue I do have with the touch controls is when I go to touch the earbud, maybe adjust it a little bit, it'll accidentally double tap for some reason and it'll pause the music I'm listening to. That's the only thing I have an issue with. But you can also remove the wireless earbud and it will pause your music just like most wireless earbuds today do. And another cool thing about the earbuds is you have Alexa built in. So it's kind of like having an Echo speaker in your ear, because you could just say Alexa and ask it whatever you want and it'll respond just like those Echo speakers do. These wireless earbuds have a lot of features built in, but some of them don't work as advertised, at least in my experience. For example, these wireless earbuds, they don't have active noise cancellation. So you don't have that built in where it pretty much completely removes you from the surrounding noise. What it does have is it has Bose active noise reduction. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to eliminate that background noise so you have a better listening experience. But in my experience, it doesn't really work. I've tried putting on this Bose active noise reduction and nothing really happens. It sounds the same as it does when it's off. Because these wireless earbuds have a rubber ear tip, they gently seal your ear, so it kind of keeps the noise out, and that sounds the same as with the Bose noise reduction on. I don't see any difference. And maybe that's just with these wireless earbuds that I have. Maybe there's a defect in them, I'm not sure. I haven't tried any others. That's just my experience. Let's get into the sound of the Echo Buds, and I by no means am an audio expert. This is just based on my opinion, and in my opinion they're just very generic sounding wireless earbuds. Really no better or no worse than what you would probably expect with any other wireless earbud at this price range. If you're looking for the best audio experience in a wireless earbud, I wouldn't recommend these wireless earbuds. They just sound very generic. I mean, they're going to be good for podcast listening, maybe watching some videos. If you're looking for the best audio experience, you're going to have to spend more money to get that experience. These are just regular, generic sounding wireless earbuds. So, are the Echo Buds worth it? Well, they have a lot of cool features going for it. I mean, if you're a huge fan of Alexa, these will probably be the buds you want to get because they have Alexa built in, and they have certain features. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Bose active noise reduction technology. It didn't really work for me. It might work for you, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But it also has other features like the pass-through mode, which allows noise to come through into the earbud so you're not completely cut off from the world. And that might be helpful when you're, walking down the street and you need to listen to what's going on in the surroundings. But for $130, if you spend just $20 more, $150, you can get the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, which in my opinion have a better charging case. It's smaller, it has wireless charging, and the wireless earbuds themselves have a way better battery life. And you're going to get pretty much the same features you would get in the Echo Buds. It's not to say that these wireless earbuds are bad, because the Echo Buds are actually really good. I really liked how they perform. The performance is really good. They're quick, they're speedy. I never have issues connecting it to Bluetooth or it dropping the Bluetooth connection. That's perfect with these Echo Buds. But when you look at something else that's similarly priced, other wireless earbuds, they just have a lot more going for it than the Echo Buds do. So really, it's just hard to recommend the Echo Buds right now. What do you think of the Amazon Echo Buds? What's your favorite wireless earbud? Which one would you prefer? Let me know with a comment down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions on technology that's been released, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos. Thanks for watching.